Check, 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 check. Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome once again to Hollywood Elite Wrestling. My name is Grandpa Choco. It is a pleasure to have you here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking Hollywood Elite Wrestling. It is much appreciated. Welcome to Durandus, Christopher Merriman, Jeffrey Melton in the chat, ready to go. What is this? This is... I moved my camera a little bit, and anyway... We're back. Hi, how are you? Sorry it has been... Dr. X, welcome. Sorry it has been so long since we have done an episode of Hollywood Elite Wrestling. October. But hoping to get back into a schedule. I know I say that every time, so I shouldn't just say it. I should just not say it. That's the thing. But thank you all so much for being here. What we're going to do here today is we're going to play out a card. And then we're going to try this feature we tried last time, where we will have some dark matches for channel members only, but we will try our little transition thing, and supposedly my streaming software has been updated to handle this sort of transition thing from a public stream to a members-only stream. So we'll see how that goes at the end of here. It could be a big disaster. Speaking of channel members, we want to send out a big special thank you to all the Golden Circle channel members. Look at Jeffrey Melton's name right on the top there. And Durandus is on the list too. Thank you so much for being there. Thanks to all these folks who help make these videos on this channel possible. Big shout out to all of them, and thank you for their support. If you would like to become a member of the Golden Circle, just click that join button underneath the video. Also, want to let you know we are using the FG Assistant app to roll out these matches here tonight. If you would like to know more about the FG Assistant app, you can do so over at fgassistant. Scratch that. Patreon.com/FG Assistant. Patreon.com/FG Assistant. All right. Let us head to the old wrestling ring here. We are at the Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena. It's Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. Got some big matches here tonight. Of course, the main event will be Too Cold Scorpio defending the United States Championship against Bad News Allen. But we got a road to get there, and a road that goes through a steel cage. So we've got Nikita Koloff with Nikita Breznikov taking on Tommy Rich. We got Debbie Combs versus Princess Victoria. We got the California Connection with Missy Hyatt taking on the Dream Team with Johnny Valiant. We got a steel cage match. This feud is still going. Rod Fenton taking on the Masked Thunderbolt. It is elevated now to a steel cage. And then the aforementioned United States Championship match, Too Cold Scorpio versus Bad News Allen. And what else was I going to say? And then we go into our dark matches, and our first dark match will be Jackie Fargo versus Buddy Rogers, and then our second dark match will be Shane Douglas versus Sergeant Slaughter. Usually when somebody becomes the champion in HEW, I kind of put them out for a while, and Jackie Fargo and Shane Douglas are both former champions, so we thought we would give them some matches here tonight. All right, let's head to the ring for our first match. And that is going to be Nikita Koloff versus... Sorry, I'm just closing windows here. Nikita Koloff versus Tommy Rich. Tommy Rich, I believe, in HEW, if I'm remembering my history, was managed by Jimmy Hart, but not anymore. He is no longer managed by Jimmy Hart, out on his own, and looking for a big win here to shoot up the rankings. There you go. Now, Nikita Breznikov just has regular. Okay. Fantastic. All right, here we go. Rolling the dice, ringing the bell, and let's see. Nikita Koloff starts with an 8. Hammerlock 2. Hurt 2. Running elbow to chest 2. Tommy Rich reverses it on level 1 into the ropes. Whips Nikita Koloff into the ropes. You come up the ropes. The opponent puts you down with a running back elbow. And there is a big right uppercut. 3. Hurt 2. Big right uppercut. 3. Hurt 2. Fired up punches. The fans loving this. Dazed 1. Airplane spin. Choice C. Going to go for the agility move. This will work on an 8 or less. The roll is an 8. It will work. Hurt 2. And there's some more fired up punches. Sorry, I was getting a phone call. I got to delete, got to send that to, let me put this on airplane mode. Nikita Koloff reverses it on level 2. Running elbow to chest 2. Hurt 2. Bear hug 3. Oh no, Tommy Rich pulls himself to the ropes, pulls himself out. The opponent comes out of the ring, but you grab him and smash him into the announce table. Tommy Rich using those dirty tactics. DQ of 5. He is not disqualified. Throws him back in. Rolls on level 3. There's a Thez press. So the target here will be 3. Nikita Breznikov not interfering yet. Roll is a 7, so there's 1 fatigue there. Choice G, let's see, his death jump is a B. Power is a -3, so going to go for the death jump. Death jump B. The opponent climbs the top, but you recover. Throw him off the top turnbuckle. They go down hard. Nikita Koloff is fired up. He's going to roll on level 3. There's the Russian sickle. And let's see, in tag matches, okay, there's not a tag match. So Russian sickle +2. Target is 4. And the roll is a 3. That is it. With the Russian sickle, Nikita Koloff is able to beat Tommy Rich in our opening match. Fantastic, fun match there. I'm going to give it 2 stars. It only if you do fatigue, it's just 1 star. But I'm going to keep it as. I'm going to keep it as 2 stars. All right, here we go. Here's the next one. Our next match, women's action here. And that is going to be Debbie Combs versus Princess Victoria. All right, here we go. Rolling the dice, ringing the bell, and Princess Victoria is going to start things off. Single leg takedown 1, dazed 1. Double leg slingshot. Look at that. Choice D. And let's see, power is a 0. Going to go for that. 9 or less. Roll is a 6. That does work. Down 3. Debbie Combs going to roll out of the ring. Both wrestlers roll disqualification. No DQ there. Oh, and Princess Victoria gets DQ'd. We'll say she was choking her with a camera cable. And that is how she got disqualified. But we got a bit of a feud heading off here. Debbie Combs will win. DQ due to choking with camera cable. There we go. I'll give it 1 star. Didn't really rate 1 star, but we're being generous tonight. It didn't end on doubles because it was a 3, but there you go. That'll be a good little feud. Let me actually write that down. I'm trying to get better about writing down my feuds. Debbie Combs. Princess Victoria. Okay. All right, here we go. Our tag team match coming up. And this is going to be the California Connection taking on the Dream Team. And let's see. Who are we going to get to start here? Let's have John Tatum start versus Brutus Beefcake. We got pin saves. We got manager. And then there was something. Isn't there something? Missy Hyatt. If Missy Hyatt is at ringside and her charge rolls out of the ring, roll 1 die. On a roll of 6, Missy slips the loaded purse. This can occur once per match. Okay, so let's add 1 more counter here to the blue corner. And loaded purse can happen 1 time. And there we go. All right, rolling the dice, ringing the bell. Here we go. Brutus Beefcake going to start things off. Back elbow smash 2, hurt 2. Jumping stomp 2. It's a power move. Beefcake with the power. John Tatum, though, reverses it. Tries a fireman's carry, but that is not going to work. Beefcake going to whip Tatum into the turnbuckle, and it's a reversal. Beefcake goes into the turnbuckle. The wrestler with the better turnbuckle rating, they're equal. So that'll be John Tatum rolling on level 3 offense. And there's a tombstone pile driver down 3. And there's the California kick. What is this asterisk? Okay, California kick +1. Target is 4. Not going to use a pin save yet. No, 6. All right, so there's 1 fatigue there. And there is a vertical suplex. Hurt 2. John Tatum going to tag in Rod Price. Whips Beefcake into the ropes, drops down, roll again. You come up the ropes, opponent puts you down with a running back elbow. And into the ropes again. No, but Beefcake stops him, hits him with a pile driver, rolls on level 3, and tosses Rod Price out of the ring. And Beefcake fires up after him and has a steel chair. Actually, no, let's look at the foreign objects. What is Beefcake going to use? The ring bell. He grabs the ring bell and smashes Rod Price with it. Might be disqualified here. Let's see. He is not. Throws him back in, rolls on level 3 offense, and there's the jumping high knee. California Connection will use a pin save over here. Let's see what happens. Your tag partner saves you, breaks the referee's count. There's 1 fatigue. Beefcake tags in Valentine, rolls on level 3. There's the figure 4 leg lock. They're going to use their other pin save. And let's see what happens. Tag partner saves you. There's 2 fatigues. They have no pin saves left. Throat drop on ropes, choice D. And let's see, power is a -1. Going to go for that. 8 or less. 7. Gets it there. And there's a pin again. This is going to bring in Missy Hyatt. So we will get rid of the manager interference there. Let's roll on her distractor chart. It is a fail. So this is going to roll. Who is that? That's Rod Price. Target is 6. Roll is a 7. He is able to kick out. He is busted open. Valentine with a belly-to-back suplex. And that is just H. Okay, obviously, I got to fix Rod Price's card. That must be a hurt 2, maybe? Let's see. Yes, hurt 2. And there is a falling elbow hammer, 3. There's hurt 2 again. Elbow smash to the head, 2. Hurt 2. Elbow smash to the head, 2. Rod Price reverses it. There's a belly-to-belly suplex. That is a hurt 2. He's going to tag in John Tatum coming in on level 2. Second rope axe handle 3. Hurt 2. Knee drop, and that's a choice C. Going to go for the agility. This will work on an 8 or less. 7. It does. Hurt 2. Second rope axe handle 3. Down 3. Valentine going to roll out of the ring. While brawler ups, the wrestler with the better ring rating wins the brawl. That's going to be Valentine. He rolls on level 3. Death jump, climbing up. But no, Tatum stops him and throws him off the top and rolls on level 3 offense. Locks in a chin lock. Dazed 1. Hip toss 2. Down 3. Oop. I rolled the wrong thing. Going back. Chin lock 2. Down 3. Chin lock 2. Greg Valentine reverses it with a leg grapevine. Going to whip him into the turnbuckle after. It's a reversal. Valentine goes in. Valentine reverses it. And Tatum lifts a knee and will roll on level 2 offense. Face slam to the mat. Down 3. Out of the ring. Oh, let's use Missy Hyatt's thing here. No. That's, let me see. If Missy Hyatt is ringside and her charge rolls out of the ring. Okay, so yeah, she will use this. So we're going to roll 1 die and see if it is a 6. Let's see, roll 1 die. It is a 6. So that is the loaded purse plus 2. Is it a disqualification? It is. Disqualification 6. All right, let's roll 2 dice. See what happens. It's not a disqualification, so that's a plus 2 finish. I'm going to say in the confusion, let's see if Johnny Valiant can make a distraction attempt. It is a success. So he is able to save Valentine. He will get 1 fatigue there. And we will roll back on John Tatum here. And John Tatum rolling on level 3. Out of the ring. We can't use that again. So let me get rid of the loaded purse down here. Oops. Nope. That's not what I meant to do. Get rid of the loaded purse down there. Stop it. Throws him out of the ring. He's actually going to roll up. He is not going to throw him out of the ring. There's a hooking clothesline 3. Hurt 2. Face slam to the mat 2. Dazed 1. Stomps to the body 2. Hurt 2. Hooking clothesline 3. Down 3. Valentine's going to roll out of the ring. Grabs Tatum. Whips him into the turnbuckle post. Throws him back in. And then tosses him out of the ring again. He crawls helplessly back in. Death jump. He's climbing up. And it's a perfect cross body block, but Tatum reverses it, hooks the tights. This is going to bring in Beefcake to try and make the save. Let's see if he can do it. No, he is stopped. So this is a, the target is 4. Roll is a 6. Able to kick out there. And John Tatum not going to throw him out of the ring. Hooking clothesline 3. Hurt 2. Elbow drop. Agility move, but that will work. Down 3. Death jump. Tatum going up now, but Valentine recovers. Tosses him off the top rope. Choice D. Going to go for the power move. 9 or less. 5. It does work. There is Tatum's pin. Roll. Let's see. They have... Oh, wait, I did, this should be a 1. This should be a 0. They have 1 manager interference attempt left, but I don't think they're going to use it because he is at a 3. They're going to hang on to that. So target is 3, rolls a 4. Just barely able to kick out. There's the figure 4 leg lock. This will bring Missy Hyatt in. I think Missy, she's got wrestling stats, right? Yeah. Okay, so she will roll on manager interference. Your manager jumps on the apron, but the opponent chases them around the ringside area. The opponent may be counted out. Opponent rolls count out 4. Not counted out. The opponent gets back in the ring, continues the attack. All right, so let's get John Tatum back in here. He will have another piece of fatigue, and they are all out of options over on this side. Let's see what Valentine does next. Atomic drop 3. There's his pin. Target is 5. Rolls a 6. He is able to kick out. And Tatum busted open now. And there is a belly-to-back suplex. There's the pin again. Target is 6. Rolls a 4. And that is it. The match is over. Greg Valentine pinning John Tatum with the belly-to-back suplex. And that was a heck of a match. Let's see, 6, 10. So 4. We're going to give it 3 stars. We're going to give it 3 stars. All right, let's see who is here. Miho Burns is here. Kevin says Dr. Death rushed the ring. Dr. Death is currently a tag team champion, so he probably would not do that. All right, it is time for some steel cage action. Rod Fenton versus the masked Thunderbolt. And so we're going to use our cage ratings here. If you would like to see the rules, these are the rules. Cage rating instead of pins. Ignore disqualifications or count-out instructions. Substitute the instruction down 3 where necessary. Substitute face into cage 3 for out of the ring. Ignore the leave the ring option. Since this match is in a cage, no distracting ratings are typically used and no outside interference is allowed. All right, let's roll the dice. And it looks like the masked Thunderbolt going to start off with a waistlock takedown. Dazed 1. Hip toss 2. An agility move. Fenton with the agility. Rope choke. Let's see, going to whip him into the turnbuckle, bounce forward, and he catches the charging opponent with a skull-splitting lariat. Fenton rolling on level 3, rolling his pin. We're using cage ratings, but the target is 3. Roll is 9. He is able to kick out there, but masked Thunderbolt locks in the Indian Deathlock. Down 3, nowhere to Fenton to go. There's the loaded headbutt. Target is 4. Roll is an 8. The masked Thunderbolt really putting it on here. Bite to the forehead, 2. Hurt, 2. Into the turnbuckle. Whips him into the turnbuckle. Crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Into the turnbuckle again. Whips him in. Crushed by a big kick. Vertical suplex. Choice F. Let's see. His power is a +1. Going to go for that. 8 or less. 6. Gets it. Hurt 2. Headlock and punch 2. Hurt 2. Poke with foreign object. He pokes him with a foreign object. 3. Down 3. And there's a bite to the forehead. Hurt 2. Vertical suplex. Choice F again. Going to go for the power. This is going to be 8 or less. 4. Gets it. Down 3. Fenton can't go anywhere. There's the loaded headbutt again. Target is 5. Roll is a 10. But that busted Fenton open. We've had blood all 3 matches here. There's the loaded headbutt again. Target is 6. Roll is a 2. And that is it. The match is over. And yes, I saw that it ended in a feud. I think this is a fun feud. I think I'm going to keep it going. Let's head over here, and we'll roll on the feud table. Masked Thunderbolt 1 with the loaded headbutt. That will get 1 star because it was a 1 star because it was a grudge match, and then we've got 4. So that'll be 3 stars. Oops, nope, not 3 1/4. Just 3. And let's roll. So the feud table, I want to roll on the right side here. Give me 1 second. Feud table. You have just won the match by pin or submission or lost by disqualification. The opponent is down. All right, so let's roll on this and see what happens. Michael Brada, welcome. 1 wrestler of your choice comes charging into the ring to help the aggressor. First, they attack the victim's ring side. Okay, there's no... all right, so let's see. We're going to roll victim injury 1 to 6. Roll 1 die. 3 cards. So Rod Fenton... Rod Fenton injured for 3 cards after attack by masked Thunderbolt, and we'll say the masked Superstar. So we'll say masked Superstar came out because we'll keep the masked people together. It is Kevin saying it's a pretty hardcore night. It absolutely is. All right. There we go. And all right, it is time for our main event. Remember, if you are a channel member, you can stay tuned after the main event for 2 dark matches. We got Jackie Fargo versus Buddy Rogers. So let's run this match. This is for the United States Championship. And champion Too Cold Scorpio. You know, the U.S. Championship has been a hot potato, bouncing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So let's see if Too Cold Scorpio can actually put some wins there. But he's got a tough opponent in Bad News Allen. All right, let's roll the dice. Let's ring the bell. Oh, they both roll an 8. We will re-roll here. Bad News Allen going to get the upper hand with some hammering forearms. Hurt 2. Running Power Slam 3. Hurt 2. Running Power Slam 3. Hurt 2. Big right hand punch 2. Into the turnbuckle. Whips Scorpio into the turnbuckle. Crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Headbutt 2. Too Cold Scorpio reverses it. Drop kick 2. Bad News Allen reverses it. Scoop slam. That is a power move. And that will be... he does have the power to make that happen. But no, Scorpio reverses it. Flip leg drop 3. Hurt 2 into the ropes. Whips Allen into the ropes. But Allen grabs him, hits him with a pile driver, rolls on level 3, and then a second pile driver. The champ is down. Target is 3, rolls an 11. He is able to kick out. Elbow drop to the throat. Choice G. And let's see. Try a death jump or the power. We're going to go with the power. This will work on a 9 or less. It does. The champ in trouble. There's his pin. Target is 4. Roll is an 8. The champ is in trouble here. Jumping leg drop 3. Down 3. Jumping leg drop 3. Down 3. Out of the ring. Bad News Allen tosses him out of the ring. He crawls helplessly back in. Jumping leg drop 3. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle. Whips him into the turnbuckle. Scorpio lifts a knee. Rolls on level 2. There's the flip leg drop. Hurt 2 into the ropes. Whips Allen into the ropes. Drop down. Roll again. The wrestler with the better ropes rating, that is going to be Scorpio. He recovers first. Rolls on level 3. Death jump. He's climbing up to the top. The opponent climbs to the top, but you recover. Throw him off the turnbuckle, and they go down hard. Roll on level 3 offense. Choice G, going to go for power. 9 or less. 3, that certainly will work. Hurt 2. Running Power Slam 3. Down 3. Pile driver 3. Down 3. Out of the ring. Tosses him out of the ring. Wild brawler ups the wrestler with the better ring rating. That's going to be Bad News Allen. He's going to win the brawl. There's the Ghetto Blaster. Do we have a new champion? Target is 7. Rolls a 10. No. Scorpio still alive here. Bad News Allen cannot believe it. Throws him out of the ring. He's had enough. The opponent comes out of the ring. Scorpio whips him into the announce table. He might be disqualified here. DQ is 4. He is not. Throws him back in. And not going to throw him out of the ring. Going to roll up. Going to whip him into the ropes. You cut the ropes. Opponent puts you down with a running back elbow. Drop kick 2. Hurt 2. Flip leg drop 3. Down 3. And Bad News Allen is going to roll out of the ring. And Bad News Allen whips him into the announce table. He might be disqualified. He is not. Throws him back in. Rolls on level 3. The ref letting a lot of leeway here. He is going to toss Too Cold Scorpio out of the ring. He crawls back in helplessly. Jumping leg drop. Hurt 2. Headbutt 2. Hurt 2. Clothesline 3. Down 3. Scorpio's going to roll out of the ring. And Bad News Allen comes out. He's going to pick up a foreign object. Let's see what he picks up here. It's a wrench. Where did he get a wrench? He rolls a wrench, smashes Scorpio with it, might get disqualified. Target is 6. Roll is a 6. And that will end the match via disqualification. DQ. I should hope so. When Allen hits Scorpio with a wrench. Wow. All right, so that'll get 1 because it was a title match. That'll be another 3-star match here tonight. Too Cold Scorpio wins via DQ. Will Bad News Allen get another shot? I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. All right. Well, that is going to conclude the main broadcast. I am going to schedule the live stream. If you are a channel member, do not go anywhere. Just stay right here. This will automatically turn over to the next. Thing. I want to thank. Nope. Cancel. What is happening? I want to thank Kevin, Michael Brada, Miho Burns, Christopher Merriman, Dr. X, Jeffrey Melton, and Durandus for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here. In 1 minute, we will switch over to a members-only stream for our big dark matches, which are Jackie Fargo versus Buddy Rogers, Shane Douglas versus Sergeant Slaughter. Grant, are you ever going to run a card old school style on Filsinger games? Oh, you mean on COTG Online? Maybe? I don't know. Since I have FG Assistant, there's not really a need to, but if that's something you think that I should do, I will consider it. Yeah, I never use COTG Online anymore. I buy the sets and I use it for artwork to import into FG Assistant. And I'm sure Filsinger Games does not like me saying that, but there you go. All right, friends, we're headed over to the dark matches. We will talk to you soon. Goodbye.